Violent crime is on the increase, and the arsenal of weapons used by dangerous criminals is becoming more and more sinister.
The latest one is people carrying ammonia, or kind of like what's called acid attacks. People carrying bleach, things like that. So you've got to be on your guard as best you can, because you just never know. We all want to go home to our families at the end of the day uninjured, so it's always in the back of your mind as well.
The Durham and Cleveland interceptors know they're facing danger on a daily basis.
Oh, please show yourself!
In Spennymoor, the interceptors have just received an anonymous tip-off. A man wanted for burglary and witness intimidation is in a house nearby.
First job of the night, we're hunting a burglar, and he's believed to be this next estate that we're driving into.
The 24-year-old suspect's known to the interceptors and has a history of violence.
What's slightly sinister is that the information we have is he knows he's wanted for burglary, so he's possibly in possession of a knife, and he's possibly in possession of some corrosive substances, like ammonia-type substances to use. We're extreme caution with this one.
Leading the hunt for the wanted man is Damien Stevens. As an authorised firearms officer, Damo can break out the guns when required.
If I see him turning on the taser, probably going to red dot him. That's what we'll be doing.
The suspect has markers for knives and ammonia, so Damo calls in the dogs.
Ian, I need you down at Spenny on the hurry up.
Yeah, no problem.
We're just getting some of the troops together and hopefully go and pay a surprise visit.
Dog handler Ian Squire, known to his fellow interceptors as Squiresy, likes nothing better than a job his partner PD Kaiser can get his teeth into.
Oh yeah, it'll be a job for Kaiser. We've got the threat of violence to start with, so he's another tactical option as regards to use of force. Also, in case there is an escape. And then you've got Big Nose in the back there to try and find him. So he's wanted anyway, so we'll go and ruin his night, hopefully.
Ian? Thanks for coming. Right.
Before they approach the house where the suspect's thought to be, Squiresy and Damo need to make a plan of action.
Do you want me to cover the back?
Yeah, because I think he's more inclined to go. Once there's a door knock, he's probably going to find
Yeah. I'll rig him up so he's ready to roll as soon as we get there.
Damo's going to knock at the front door in the hope that this will flush the wanted man out to the back, where Squiresy and Kaiser will be waiting.
Prevent an escape and another tactical option, we're going to deploy at the back of the house prior to the door not going in. So we'll be out the back waiting for that to happen. If it does, we can say hello to Kaiser then.
With the suspect's history of violence, the interceptors are well prepared. As well as the police dog and tasers, Damo has a car kitted out with firearms.
He's a bad man and he wants to hurt cops. So we're fully on guard for this one. I'm going to have my taser out behind my back. I'll be scrabbling around for it if he comes out fighting.
They're going to try and take this dangerous suspect by surprise.
I think it's over the telegraph pole outside. Are you happy for us to approach Whiteside?
Keeping HQ updated, Damo's covering the front door, while Ian and police dog Kaiser cover the back of the house.
Stand still, boys. Yeah.
A man's run inside.
One's just gone back into the house.
And Squiresy knows this youth is not their man.
Was he detained?
I've got one, and there's one gone in the house.
Window smashed there.
Someone upstairs moving the blinds, just come here with a hand.
It's a female.
Couldn't tell, just a hand.
Then Squiresy spots a metal weapon, a police-style baton known as an asp.
Damo, there's one with an asp as well, kind of dropped asp out here. Get on your knees now, you're blocked up.
Squiresy doesn't know who dropped the asp, but he's going in after the suspect.
Anyone in the house, show yourself now! Police dogs, show yourself! Yeah, 11:45, I'm in the house. Damo, front door's locked. Let's have some officers in the back, please.
While this door's locked, it's contained us for us, so I'm happy with that.
The man wanted for burglary and witness intimidation is upstairs.
If threatening to snap your dog's neck, are you? Threatening to snap your dog's neck. How many more up there?
The violent suspect's not alone.
Definitely more than one upstairs.
Squizey thinks he can hear female voices upstairs.
So lots of verbal threats moving around upstairs. Do have eyeballs, still no weapons seen.
Don't even think about it.
Around the front, Damo thinks the suspect's trying to escape from the upstairs window.
He's trying to come out the upstairs, Squizey.
Using the threat of taser, Damo's trying to contain the suspect until backup arrives.
You might as well hand yourself in. You're gonna get tasered or bitten or both.
Brave as Kaiser is, he'll be no match if the suspect's got weapons or ammonia, so Squizey needs to hold the man back.
Right. No, stay there. Stay there! Get back upstairs now! I'm talking to you like that to stop you getting bitten. Alright?
Damo's still got the front window covered, but the man's making sinister threats.
Alright, what have you got? Andrea, he's tried to emerge from the window. I've red dotted him. I've told him to surrender. He said, you're going to need more than that for what I've got up here.
Damo believes that the suspect's implying he's got a gun.
This has got to be a firearms job.
He needs authority from HQ before he can go in armed.
We don't want to send a non-cop into that.
Police dogs! Anyone in the house, show yourself now! Show yourself!
Don't even think about it.
The interceptors are in a standoff with a man who's wanted for burglary and witness intimidation.
Andrea, we told him to surrender. He said, you're going to need more than that for what I've got up here.
The suspect seems to be implying he's got a gun. Potentially armed, the suspect's not alone upstairs, and Squizey's trying to hold him back until Damo can bring him down at gunpoint.
No, stay there. Stay there! Get back upstairs now!
This has got to be a firearms job.
Before Damo can go in with guns, the house needs to be clear of everyone except the suspect. Two females who were upstairs with the suspect are ordered out by Squizey.
Is there anybody else upstairs apart from him? You sure?
We now believe it's just our subject upstairs.
Backup arrives to take over from Damo, covering the front of the house.
Quick. He's tried to come out once.
Cheers.
And Damo's got clearance from HQ to go in armed.
The threats he's making, the history he's got, the weapons we think he might have, we don't want to send a non-cop into that. Squizey, I'm kitting up with conventional and a baton gun.
Shut me now, do mate. I'll contain him here for now until you're ready.
So I've got a conventional firearm, 5.56 capability, and a baton gun.
Firearms backup are on their way, but Damo's taking control before the situation escalates further. And the suspect is getting out of control.
You know that's not going to happen. Yeah, and I'm telling you to hold on there till we're ready. Okay.
The interceptors have no way of knowing if the man is armed, and they're taking no chances.
Has made lots of threats towards me. Wants to break the dog's neck, etc., normal score. We're in for a shock when we go up there, apparently. We believe it's only him there. Very anti, obviously well wound up. Could feasibly have something in his tracksuit bottoms.
The suspect's in the bedroom. Damo wants him in the sights of his baton gun, which fires rubber bullets at 160 miles per hour. He reappears at the top of the stairs.
Please, stand still. Do as you're told or you won't be harmed, do you understand? Do you understand? This could go very wrong very quickly if you don't do as you're told. Have you got any weapons on you? Who else is up there? When I tell you, you're going to walk down the stairs, and we're going to talk you to the dining room at the front, understand? I promise you that if your hands move away from your head, you're going to get 50,000 volts and you're going to get a baton gun.
Damo may be armed, but his best weapon is his mouth.
Walking off the road, there's my hands, right? Right. There's, right? Is it? Yeah, look, there's. All right. You're calm, I'm calm. All right? Okay. You're going to walk down the stairs, right? With your hands on your head, you're going to walk in the front dining room, do you understand? Let's get covering red dot, mate. Yeah.
The wanted man finally realises he's outnumbered.
Hands behind your head. Small your back, both hands, small your back. Yeah. You're under arrest on suspicion of burglary and witness intimidation. You don't have to say anything. Lay out your defence if you don't mention one question, something later on in court. Anything you do say, make an evidence. Thank you for your cooperation. When you make threats to cops, this is how we. I was outside when you did. I haven't made threats. All right. Anyway, it matters not. All this for burglary. We'll lock me up for burglary.
After a 30-minute standoff, the interceptors have got their suspect. His claims to have weapons were a bluff, and he's running out of steam with his threats.
Proper sausage you are.
I'm not sure if that's an insult or a compliment thing. Called a sausage. Might be a term of endearment up here, I don't know.
This hot dog deserves a sausage for a job well done.
Yeah, ultimately, we've got it. We've got our subject. No one's been hurt. No one's been injured or anything. So, good result.
The dog gave us a massive psychological advantage there. I mean, Kaiser's a lion, and he was the leveller there, I think. Yes, you know, the baton gun and the gun has an effect, but I think Kaiser saved the day on that one.
The man was convicted of 3 counts of witness intimidation and was given an 18-week prison sentence, suspended for a year. He was also ordered to pay £200 in fines and costs. No further action was taken against him for burglary.